You think balance transfers are simple. You think 0% interest is a free ride. But here's the uncomfortable truth. There's a fee nobody talks about. It's small, sneaky, and easy to miss, and that tiny number can quietly eat away at your savings. Most people chase the 0% interest like it's a prize. They don't stop to ask one question: how much am I really paying to move my debt? That's where the hidden fee lives. You see it in fine print, yes, but your brain conveniently skips it. Small, invisible, yet powerful. And if you ignore it repeatedly, it's not just $100 or $200. It can spiral into thousands over time. Imagine this. You transfer $4,000 from one credit card to another. The new card promises 0% interest for 12 months. Sounds great, right? But there's a catch, a $150 transfer fee. At first, $150 seems tiny. I'll save more in interest, you tell yourself. And yes, sometimes you do. But sometimes that $150 wipes out half of your expected savings. Suddenly, your smart move feels less smart. So why do people do it? Human psychology. We focus on big wins and ignore small losses. We see 0% APR and think, jackpot. We forget to account for the small fees. And the worst part? It compounds. One small mistake leads to another and another. Months turn into years. You're trapped in a cycle where every transfer eats your money bit by bit. But here's the part nobody talks about. You can beat the system. You can take control. And the first step is simple: awareness. Know the fee exists. Don't just glance at fine print. Calculate. Ask yourself 3 critical questions before transferring. How much is the balance transfer fee? How long is the 0% APR period? And how much will I actually save by moving the balance? Let's pause here. Really think about that last question. It's easy to assume you'll save, but unless you crunch the numbers, you're gambling. And gambling is never smart when it comes to your finances. Take David in London, for example. He wanted to save $200 in interest. His transfer fee, $180. That's almost half his potential savings gone immediately. A simple calculation changed his decision. He waited for a promotion that waived the fee entirely, and the transfer became truly beneficial. Small patience, big impact. Or look at Emma in Toronto. She was ready to transfer $4,000. Timing was everything. A week's wait meant a promotion waived the fee entirely. By doing nothing, she saved $120 instantly. That's not luck, that's strategy. And it's not just about saving money. There's a psychological layer. Humans naturally underestimate small costs. $150 seems small, even if it repeats over multiple transactions. Our brains focus on the shiny 0% interest, ignoring the quiet, invisible fees lurking in the shadows. And that's exactly what the banks count on. So, what's the solution? Awareness and strategy. Here's a simple plan. Step 1. Always read the fine print. Step 2. Calculate your expected savings minus fees. Step 3. Consider timing and promotions. Step 4. If the fee outweighs the benefit, don't transfer. Pay down the old card instead. Visualize it. Fees are a tiny monster hiding behind numbers. Each time you ignore it, it grows. But knowledge shrinks it. Calculating, reading, timing, all these habits make that monster smaller until it's powerless. Let's put this in perspective. One $150 fee repeated 4 times a year is $600. Multiply that over 5 years, it's $3,000. That's money that could have been invested, saved, or used to pay off debt faster. Small habits today create massive consequences tomorrow. Even more striking, imagine stacking these small fees like coins. 1 coin here, 1 coin there. Initially harmless, but over months and years, the pile grows. That's your financial reality if you ignore the hidden fee. Awareness is the shovel that keeps the pile manageable. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's good news. Fees are predictable. They're not random. You can plan around them. That's why financial literacy matters. By calculating before transferring, by checking promotions, by avoiding impulse moves, you take back control. Let's talk human behavior for a second. Why do we chase 0% APR like a reward? Because our brains are wired to value immediate gains over small, delayed costs. And that's fine until the hidden fees start stacking up. The moment you pause, calculate, and act intentionally, that's when you win. Small fees feel negligible, but repeated, they compound. That's the silent danger. One tiny mistake leads to another, and suddenly you're trapped in a cycle. But here's the silver lining. Awareness, patience, and strategy reverse the cycle. Now imagine you're standing at a balance scale. On one side, potential interest savings. On the other, transfer fees. Without calculating, you can't see which side tips, but with proper planning, you can tilt the scale in your favor. Every decision becomes intentional. Every dollar counts. Even a small habit like pausing before transferring, reading the fine print, or checking for promotions can save hundreds, sometimes thousands over a few years. Financial freedom isn't about huge moves. It's about consistent, smart choices. And it works universally. David in London, Emma in Toronto, anyone in the US, UK, Canada, Germany, Australia, the principle is the same. Calculate, plan, and act with intention. Let's visualize this. The debt monster shrinking as you act strategically. Each calculation, each small step makes the threat smaller. Awareness eats away at the fees that would have quietly drained your savings. Suddenly, the monster isn't scary anymore. Knowledge is your shield. Strategy is your sword. Now, let's tie it all together. Small, hidden fees are everywhere. Ignoring them repeatedly costs real money. But reading fine print, calculating benefits, checking promotions, and planning timing allows you to beat the system. Awareness turns the tiny fee from a silent predator into a manageable number. Remember, $150 seems small, but repeated mistakes compound. Awareness is your weapon. Calculating is your strategy. Timing is your ally. And here's the ultimate lesson. Small habits today save you hundreds tomorrow. Awareness is more powerful than any 0% APR offer. Strategy beats impulse. Patience beats excitement. And every time you act intentionally, you shrink the debt monster, tip the scale towards savings, and grow control over your finances. So, next time you see a 0% interest balance transfer, pause, read the fine print, calculate the fee, check for promotions, and ask yourself, am I really saving? And if the answer is yes, go ahead. If not, pay down the old card and wait for a better opportunity. Every small step adds up. Every calculation, every pause, and every deliberate choice protects your money. Awareness today is freedom tomorrow. Small habits, consistent actions, they build financial armor. And with that armor, you're no longer a passive player. You're in control. Take it from David, Emma, and countless others. Smart planning and knowledge turn what looks like a free transfer into a real savings opportunity. Ignore it and the fees quietly chip away at your money. Calculate it and you become the master of your finances. At the end of the day, this isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. Understanding the hidden fee gives you clarity. Knowing how to act turns potential losses into real savings. It's simple math, it's human psychology, it's strategy, and it's powerful. You now know the secret nobody tells you about balance transfers, and with that knowledge, you're ready to act intentionally. Plan, calculate, and protect your finances. Every small action counts, every decision matters, and over time, those small actions become big results. If you want more tips to save, protect, and grow your money, subscribe now. Small habits today equal financial freedom tomorrow. Remember, knowledge is your weapon, strategy is your shield, awareness is your superpower, and with them, hidden fees no longer have a hold on you. Thanks for watching our video. Like and subscribe our channel to watch more informative videos. Don't forget to press the bell icon and get notification of new videos.